It's your boy J Thoughts here once again, and as always, hit those favorite buttons of mine. That's that like, that share, that subscribe. It really helps the channel grow tremendously. Today we're playing Street Fighter 2 and we're talking about how you are not worth the fight, right? You see, men and women today, we've been lied to. We've been lied to for the majority of our lives. We've been made to believe that what we think we're supposed to do is actually the right thing to do. So let me explain. For those of you that are old enough, recall the heroes that we grew up on. Recall the Terminators, the RoboCops, the Rambos, the Rockies, right? Now we looking at a lot of feminine-minded men are being put in the forefront of our image, right? They're TV shows. We fast forward, now we've got Peter Griffin and Homer Simpson, and now we've got Everybody Loves Raymond and King of Queens. It's a bunch of overweight, dumb, incompetent men, right? We had good moms. We had the Family Matters. We had the Cosby shows. We had good representations of good women raising good families. Now fast forward, what do we got? We got Love and Hip Hop, Housewives of Hollywood. We got a bunch of bullshit now, and it's confusing us to make us think that we're supposed to get with the times. Just because things are new doesn't mean they're better. New does not always mean improved. There are tried and true traditions since the beginning of time that have always worked. But now we're being made to believe that we need to switch up things and adopt the new mindset. And it's to the detriment of us in relationships, right? Both men and women have been lied to. True winners do the opposite. Men have been made to believe that we're supposed to put women up on pedestals. We're supposed to tolerate a lot of fuckery and bullshit. And a lot of these men are not happy. They're not happy being in relationships. Marriage rates are dropping. Birth rates are dropping. Relationships are more toxic than ever. People can swipe right, swipe left. Everything's been skewed. The messages have been skewed. We've been made to believe the opposite of what we're supposed to do. Look at every guy who's in a successful relationship or who has options and leverage with women. He doesn't buy into that nice guy narrative. Doesn't mean he's an asshole. It just means he doesn't prop women up on a pedestal that they don't deserve. Women have been made to believe that their value is in how much they can adopt the mindset of a man, how much accomplishments, and true men don't give a shit about none of that. It's not worth the fight. I'm not dealing with a woman who's masculine as hell and talking about, well, you're not strong enough to deal with me. I'm strong enough not to deal with you. See, nice guys are made to believe that they're supposed to put up with the bullshit. But every guy who has options available to him with women, he doesn't tolerate that. He might dick you, but he won't pick you. A lot of men are leaving. They're going east. They're going out of the country. They're trying to find eligible wives or spouses or mates. There's a lot of fuckery going on out here right now. So my job is to do what I can in my control to help spread knowledge and information, because I want better outcomes for everybody, including myself, right? See, a lot of men don't get the other side of it because a lot of media and television is ran, with a woman's point of view in mind. They're trying to uphold the woman's point of view, gassing you up to believe a lot of bullshit and then wondering why you're not happy at the end of the day. It's because you're going against what your true nature is. Your true nature is not to fight. A man's true nature is not to fight his woman. It doesn't work that way. Men, we understand that there's a threat of violence that we have to deal with, that women simply don't have to face. right? So they're able to just speak freely and speak with disrespect and masculine energy, and there's no repercussions for that. But let the same thing happen from a man's side, he's getting hands put on him. You dig? It's not worth the fight anymore. And a lot of men are just simply bowing out of the game altogether. Now, I don't believe that that's the best strategy. I just think that the laws, the current circumstances, technology, a lot of this shit hasn't helped us to create and foster better relationships. And men are logical. We'll take the path of least resistance. And especially with dealing with women, we don't have as much availability of the opposite sex as women do. What's the saying? Privilege is blind to those who have it. So, ladies, don't fight us, right? Because we're not trying to fight you. But you have to ask yourself the question, are you worth the fight?